So there's this little bit of FUD that has been stuck in the back of the haters' minds. ADA is a security, right? They're coming after ADA, which that really has not been the case. And like I've said many times here on the channel, I don't know if it's ever even going to come. Now, there was a recent interview done on Corey Costa's Crypto Coins YouTube channel. And I'm familiar with Corey Costa's work. Actually, I know him from another community. And Charles Hoskinson actually pointed out there has been no enforcement action taken against ADA so far, and that would not change. Now, here's the exact response that he had. So Corey's question has said the SEC has been somewhat antagonistic towards Cardano and other blockchains, and Charles Hoskinson had clarified that the agency's actions had not gotten to ADA. It's very important to be accurate with our language. There's no coming after Cardano just because in a lawsuit against some exchange, they say that something is a security. There's been no enforcement event. Certainly, if that occurred, the facts and circumstances would be different, but that's not the case for us. So he further explained that the SEC's continuous crackdown on crypto entities is political and has to do nothing with securities laws. He asserted that the commission's actions have everything to do with Sam Bankman-Fried, the disgraced founder and former CEO of bankrupt crypto exchange FTX, who turned out to be the Bernie Madoff of our generation. He said one political party in the US, which received a lot of money from SBF, is trying to show they are not corrupt. Hence, they have moved from being bipartisan and working with other parties to create crypto rules to accusing everyone of being a bad actor and attempting to throw them behind bars, which does in fact seem very accurate. It kind of backs up everything we've said. It's this enforcement by regulation by enforcement. That's what it is. Regulation by enforcement. They're just trying to say you're bad without actually having any facts or anything like that. And again, this comes back to the point that I don't know if there's ever even going to be a case versus Cardano or ADA, for the simple fact is there's now precedent. We know that obviously the conclusion of the Ripple v. SEC case, obviously we know there's an appeal that's going to be happening, but the conclusion of this case to the positive side for XRP being deemed not a security is something big. It creates, pun intended, a ripple effect throughout the industry, which means that coming after ADA would just be stupid because there is now a precedent set. That's why I said, they're so entrenched with what's going on with XRP and with Ripple and these other exchanges that the chance of anything happening against Cardano or ADA really anytime in the near future is extremely unlikely, unless they had their budget like quintupled and they were able to come after all these different entities at once, which I simply just don't think is the case. But, I'm glad that Charles Hoskinson provided that clarity. Hopefully the haters can, the haters will probably, hear that or read that and just say, oh no, he's just talking. But it really holds up. It holds true. That's the reason why, since June, there's been no mention of this. It hasn't been discussed anywhere. The SEC hasn't made any file or formal filings or anything like that. It's just kind of like, again, I used it once before, a fart in the wind. Okay. It was there and then it was gone. So this is a positive sign because the less that this is still here, the less it's really referenced or even contemplated by the SEC, the more positivity is in this bull market cycle. It doesn't have the potential to stifle any big run that we may see in terms of ADA regarding price. So as always, this is not financial advice, guys, but I thought I'd share that with you. This, I think this interview was yesterday. So glad to hear that there was great discussions on both sides here, but I appreciate you guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Show your support below and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.